Alright, so we're suddenly at the tracks. I wonder why. I thought Amy's route is over already. Why are we at the track? Well, only one way to find out. The summertime sun is something to be savoured, but when combined with the clean country air, it's all the better. The track and field club members are horsing around on the field ahead. Some are playing with a soccer ball, others are talking, and a few laughs as two of them mock fight with each other. None of them pay me any heed as I sit alone on the grass, underneath the shade of a particularly large tree. It's a nice and peaceful moment after a dreary day of schoolwork. I played soccer pretty often before my heart attack, so I had thought it would be really nostalgic to watch them. What I'm feeling now, though, is quite distinct from that emotion. Oh! I've never seen this girl before. Who is this girl? Some mysterious girl. Without a left arm. But actually, wait a minute. I think this girl looks familiar. I think I've seen her before. It's like in Amy's route, remember, there was a girl who was running behind Amy, and so another CG where this girl was running beside Amy. Yeah, the one without the left arm. Yeah, so I've actually seen her before. I wonder what's the deal with her, and what is her connection to Hanako. I think what I can see is that she's probably one of the track and field club members. So let's see what's going on here. I hear footsteps approaching from behind me, and I turn to my side to see one of my classmates taking a seat beside me. Oh right, she's also one of the classmates. I don't remember her though. I'm taken off guard, as the two of us haven't talked much before, and I didn't think anyone would notice me here. Sup, Mickey, alright? Hi, Mura, wasn't it? Just call me Mickey. Surnames are too stuffy. Likewise then. We both look back out to the field where the guys are playing. It looks like they're getting ready to have a second game, with people spreading out to their positions and the ball being carried to the center of the field. Don't tell me there's going to be a love triangle here. I hope not. I seriously hope not. Sure enough, the whistle is blown to begin the match, and they get right back into it. Not going to play? Nah, just gonna rest for a bit. What about you? You kinda looked like you wanted to play when you were watching us before. So someone did notice me after all. It's kind of a long story. Her face says that I've piqued her interest. I'm in Yamaku because I've got a heart condition. I can't really play soccer anymore. Wanted to be a soccer player, did you? No, I only really did it for fun. My friends played it, so I played it as well. Any of those guys playing around could have been me before my accident, but I don't feel like I have any real wish to go back to that either. It's a little hard to explain. I'm still decently physically built from the days when I played, even if my strength largely left me by now, and I got on well with the other club members. When I think about it, I should feel pretty bad watching people play when I can't anymore. Yet I don't. Maybe it's a good thing, a sign that I've gotten over it and that I'm ready to become a new person. Sorry, I'm kinda rambling. It's cool. I'm actually glad to hear that. It sounds like you really have your stuff together. Some of the people that come to Yamaku are pretty messed up at first. Actually, I would presume most would be messed up. So you're a member of the track and field club then? Yep, been in it since I first arrived. Don't suppose you're friends with Amy? Short, fast runner, no legs? I don't think there are all that many female track and field members. Yeah, now I totally remember seeing her, yeah. She was running with Amy, you know, in Amy's route, yeah. Haha, Amy. Everyone knows about her, don't they? But I tend to get on better with guys, so me and Amy don't really talk much. Amy, what about you? Ah well, I'm not really in any clubs. Real clubs anyway. been hanging around with Hanako and that blonde Amazon though, right? Blonde Amazon? Why would you call her a blonde Amazon? Why would you call Lilly a blonde Amazon? Blonde Amazon. I suppose Lilly has the height to fit that description, if nothing else. I nod in response without making too fine a point of things. Then don't worry about it. As long as you've got some friends, you don't need to join a club. That's kind of true. A loud whistling from the field attracts our attention. One of the players is on the ground, clutching his leg, and the others stop play to jog up to him, leaving Mickey grimacing. Ouch, that looks painful. That guy really has bad luck. As she continues to look out onto the field, I can't help but being reminded of her own injuries. Her left arm, ending in a stump rather than a hand, has been bandaged up for the entire time I've been in Yamaku, and her injury doesn't seem that new. She turns to talk to me again and catches me looking. Both of us sit in awkward silence as she takes her bandaged arm and holds it in her lap with her other remaining hand. Sorry, I guess I'm still a bit... It's fine, really. Her tone is light, but neither of us says anything afterwards. Every disabled student here has their own way of dealing with their problems, and some finding their conditions troublesome is only natural. I'm included among them after all. The injured guy from the soccer game manages to get onto his feet with some help, and ends up hobbling off the field with one arm over the shoulder of another for support. Probably just put a muscle if he can still manage to walk. The whistle blows again, and the game continues once more with one less man on the field, down to 10 men. Hang out with Hanako in that longer. You keep some pretty strange company. How so? Are they strange? It's just that Hanako's kind of... I don't know. Well, I love a challenge. Shy? No, it's not really that. It's just... she's got some issues, I think. I can't really put it in nicely. Well, that's because you don't know her. If you get to know her, she really doesn't have any issues, no. Not that I don't think she's a nice person, no. She's perfectly nice. Just hard to deal with. It sounds like Miki, or at least some other people in the class, have tried to get closer to Hanako in the past, and that it didn't go well. I think her judgment is rather harsh, given that everyone, not just those in Yamaku, have their own issues. Then again, I haven't known Hanako for that long, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was some stuff I didn't know about. I'll just take it as it comes. She's a nice person, and I think that should be all that matters. Miki's eyes narrow a little, and her smile spreads. You really like her, don't you? Miki certainly doesn't mince words. Well, this one should be a pretty obvious choice. If I mess this up, I'm really dumb. I can go, like, you know, I can really knock my head on the table if I choose this wrongly. Of course I'm going to admit that I love her. That's why I'm on this route in the first place. Right? So of course I'm going to admit it. No way am I going to deny it. Who the hell would deny it, man? To be completely honest, yeah, I do. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone. Hey, whoa, you can trust me. No problems there. To be honest, I think it's kind of cute. If you want to go for it, don't let me stop you. Thanks. She may say that, but she was just talking about Hanako having issues. Still, I want to hold myself to the words I said. Hanako's problems don't matter. I'll deal with anything that comes up, because I want to help her. Yeah. If there's even the smallest possibility that I can pull Hanako out of her depression and seclusion, then I should work towards that, no matter what. If she needs a prince, then I will be that prince. As I think about the possibility of a relationship, I can see Miki grinning at me while watching my face. I'm no doubt blushing, and looking away from her only makes her laugh. Miki gives off a different vibe from the other girls. Talking to her feels more like talking to a guy than a woman, so yeah, tomboy. Her saying she prefers male company doesn't help to dispel that notion either. Glancing at my watch shows that lunch break is ending in only a few minutes. Time to start heading back to class. Lunch is about to end. Want to head back? Yeah, maybe better. I pick myself up off the grass and dust myself off, offering a hand to Vicky to help her up as well. She takes it and easily pulls herself up, showing the muscles moving in her toned bare arms in the process. Come to think of it, why aren't you wearing the normal girl's blouse? Hey, it's too hot and constricting. The boy's uniform is better anyway. Okay. She throws her arms around a bit to emphasize her point, which has the side effect of showing off one particular part of her body that will be especially constricted by the blouse. I wonder what's that. The two of us start to walk back to the main building through the gardens, talking as we go. It sounds like you're settling in well. That's a relief. I was pretty surprised, or rather, it was pretty surprising to get a transfer student at this point in the year, considering the exams are coming up. Don't remind me, I hate exams. Well, not really, but of course, exams are every student's nightmare. Don't worry about them, just cram it and you'll be fine. That doesn't sound like good advice. She claps on my shoulder a couple of times as she reads. I don't think she takes school very seriously. You seem like a smart guy, and Muto's taken to you well already. You're like a hand in a glove. Hand in a glove? That doesn't sound like a good analogy, but anyway. Now, to work out whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I still don't know what to make of this school. I've been here a few weeks already, but I still feel dazed at times. You'll get too used to it, just give it some time. It's only a high school, just like any other. She makes it sound so simple, but I've never thought about it that way. To me, Yamaku symbolized a marked shift in my life. I was no longer normal. I was different, and was to be educated with other different people. Yeah, which is kind of true. I mean, you can take it like any other high school, but it takes a while to actually have that mindset, Yeah. And yet, I'm walking back to class and talking casually with a classmate during lunch, after watching some others play a soccer game, all perfectly normal. Maybe she has a point. Maybe I should just look at Hanako in the same way. Everyone has their own issues. This is hardly something unique to Yamaku. After all, it's only a high school, just like any other. See, the mentality, yes. As we continue to talk, I find myself smiling. Miki and I are very different people in almost every way, but it feels good to have gotten to know another classmate a bit better. Okay. Oh, so we're really moving on, alright. But at least we got another choice to make, and that was definitely the right choice, admit it. Why the hell would you deny it anyway? Yeah. A light breeze blows the scent of early summer around my head while I wait for Lilly. Small white clouds litter the sky, breaking up the monotony of the blue. Hisao, are you here? Lilly's voice leads on the breeze as if they were one and the same thing. I stopped gazing into the sky to examine Lilly. Oh? Actually, I think this is the first time we see Lilly in casual clothing. Where are we going though? Yeah. But I'm still on Hanako's route, so we haven't yet to see Hanako in her casual clothing, right? But now we get to see Lilly in the casual clothing, which is nice. And this is the casual clothing that we're gonna see when we get into Lilly's route. Oh yeah, and I also see there's a necklace. It's a cross necklace, so I guess she's a Catholic or Christian. Yeah, so and her dress is nice, and her shirt. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, I like her. I like her dress code. I mean, yeah, I really like how she wears the clothes that she wears. Yeah, with a peach off-the-shoulder sweater and tan ankle-length skirt, in addition to tan sandals. She's quite a nice sight. Exactly, that was what I'm saying. Very nice sight. Very nice outfit though. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Outfit. Peach change off the shoulder sweater, tan ankle length skirt. I'm just staring at her for a while, so give me a second. Alright, I especially like the sweater, so alright, let's move on. Yeah, I'm over here, Lilly, near the gate. Were you able to sneak away from Hanako? Oh yeah, I remembered. We're supposed to buy a present for Hanako, right? That's why she's wearing casual clothes. Right, I almost forgot about that, dang. Come on, her birthday, how can I forget about that? Crap. Yes, it's not uncommon for me to go out during weekends, so I don't think she noticed anything suspicious. Then, yes, I'm one she sees. Someone? Oh yeah, that friend, right? That friend of hers. Lilly purses her lips, as if she maybe shouldn't have continued. I find it a little hard to believe. Hanako seeing someone? Really? Not a boyfriend, right? That's what's most important. No, it's just... she sees a therapist every so often on weekends. Oh, a therapist. So something like a psychologist? Okay, I can get that. Oh, well, that does make a lot of sense. Lilly rubs her arm uncomfortably, and after one look at her troubled expression, I quickly move to change the topic away from Hanako. Yes? I was just wondering, you can get around the city on your own? Lilly sighs as my consternation surrounding the topic of her blindness. I'm my own worst enemy sometimes here, you know. Sometimes you just have to watch what you're gonna say, pal. I mean, there are a lot of times when you just aren't sensitive to their disabilities, if you know what I'm saying, Hisao. Things like, you know, Amy say, oh, no legs, nope. And actually, I think it's made quite a lot of remarks about the disabilities, including one part when you say, you know, blind Lilly or something like that. Yeah, so you have to be more careful with your words. I can, yes. It's easier when I'm out with a friend, or my sister though. I wonder how Lilly gets along with her sister. Being an only child, it's hard to imagine what having a sibling would be like, so it makes me a little envious of her. Don't worry, we'll find that out in her room. Right, well then, the bus arrives in a few minutes, so we should probably get a move on. Indeed, it's a long wait if we miss this one. Actually, I kind of feel that in this route, in Hanako's route, it seems that we're not spending enough time with Hanako. It's like we're spending more time with other girls than Hanako herself. It's like, I really want to spend more time with Hanako, man, come on. With that, we set off for the bus stop on the hill. It's only a small distance from the school gate, so it's very convenient. It's a nice view from here. Coming from the city, I never really got to see scenery like this, let alone on a daily basis. This area is nice for me as well. It's tranquil and away from the noises and smells of the city. Lilly's head perks up in a trademark gesture of hers, signifying that she's caught the sound. Oh, here comes the bus. I look down the road to see the bus traveling up the hill. Her hearing is quite a useful tool. Yeah, especially when you're blind, your next alternative would be the ears, right? So yeah. The bus only takes a short while to reach the bus stop, forcing its way up the road, and within a minute, we are on our way to the city. Oh, alright. I think, yes, this is the first time we're actually at the city, because I think in Amy's route we only get to hang around at the neighborhood, yeah, near the school there. But this is the first time we're actually in the city. Nice. Walking around the city, I feel a distinct nostalgia. The smells, the traffic, the tall buildings everywhere. It's a lot like my native city, save for the raised walkways. It feels a little weird, walking around a city as casually as I would in a park, but with cars rushing around underneath me. Yeah, I can hear those sounds of cars. As I'm busily pondering the engineering marvel that is the raised walkway, I get a surprise. Oh, It takes a moment for me to realize that Lilly has wrapped her arm around mine, extending her cane in front of her with her other hand. For a moment I started, but I managed to keep enough of her lead for Lilly not to notice. For it's not the first time that Lilly's relied on me for guidance. She had only held onto my sleeve scarf before. It's logical that it would be easier for her to navigate a crowded and complex area such as the city while securely linked. But I'm far from being as used to this kind of contact as Lilly is. But you gotta be. Don't worry. Even though this is not Lilly's route, we can still be close to her. But not too close, yes. Finally realizing the growing silence between us as Lilly waits for me to get moving, I quickly kick my plane into gear. You know, it was quite a surprise that Hanako likes to sing. Have you ever heard her do that before? I have indeed. We have been to karaoke sessions several times, along with my sister. I can't say I take to the activity much, but the other two like it. Maybe Hanako doing karaoke is more fitting than I initially thought. Just her and those she knows, all alone in a little room. It would give her a rare chance to let her guard down, sing it all out, sing her heart out, with nobody else there to judge her. Maybe it would be nice to bring her into town for a karaoke birthday party, if she likes doing it. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm not sure she would deal very well with the excitement. Why not? I moved to protest, but her face shows that she's mouthing the proposal some more. It takes quite some time for her to come to a conclusion. Then again, the best thing you can do for Hanako at this point is to try to create some pleasant birthday memories, continually treating her as if she's at none of her own help. Yeah, precisely. I think you're right. If she has something to remember apart from loss, then maybe it should come around. If we bought her something nice that she could see every day, then maybe she'll be able to take her mind off her past and remember that she has friends. And in any case, I think Hanako can handle something like this. In the time I've spent beside her, I've learned that she isn't quite as frightfully fragile as I first thought she was. As long as we get her to open up more, then yeah, it should be okay. Alright, so shall we be off? I'm not really sure about the layout of this area. Very well. I might like to suggest having something to eat first. Okay, sure. Be my guest, lead the way. I haven't either, so that sounds like a good plan. Make sure you choose a nice place yourself. Oh, you want me to choose? Alright. Although I'm not familiar with the city. She gives a teasing smile. One that makes me smile reflexively in response, even if she can't see that. I'll make very sure I do, don't worry about that. Oh, you see we're getting more new images. I wonder what kind of place this is. This looks kind of empty though. And I don't mean there's no people there, but it looks kind of empty in the sense that it's like this is more like the back of the cafe or something like that. But anyway, we'll see what is it. Once inside, I order 2 slices of pie and accompanying cups of tea and take them back to our table. I had packed this cafe as the type to appeal to Lilly. Small and quiet, but well kept and somewhat upscale. Going by the dainty smile she wears, I don't really know if I choose right. Oh well, it's very rare to not see her smiling after all. Nevertheless, I take a seat near her at one of the corner tables and lay down our small meals. Lilly gingerly brings her head over the slice of pie placed in front of her, delicately taking in the aroma. Lemon pie, is it? Thank you, Hisao. See, Hisao knows what she likes. As if this is the Lilly's route, when it's actually Hanako's route. well, but I'm okay. No problem. The tea's just next to it, so be careful not to knock it over. This really seems like we're dating Lilly rather than Hanako. Like, we're not spending enough time with Hanako. Come on, I want Hanako after this, alright? She nods appreciatively, but judging from the slightly weak smile she has, the warning wasn't really necessary. I suppose the sound must have tipped her off to its position. We both tuck into our food without further ado, both of us remaining largely silent as we do so. Lily isn't the type to appreciate discussion while eating, and I can't say I like it either. Well, we have to focus on eating, you know. Eventually we finish both our meals, and the last of our tea cups follows in short order. Lily's the first to break the silence. That was very nice. I must say you've chosen quite well, Hisao. This is the first time I've really had much of a look around the city, so all I could really do is choose somewhere that looked nice. Well, and good job there, Hisao. Damn. Sorry. I feel really bad for her, inadvertently bringing up the subject of sight around Lily, but she doesn't appear to mind much. Quite the opposite, she almost looks amused by my awkward attempt at an apology. You are thoughtful, Hisao, but sometimes I feel that it gets the better of you. There is no need to change your speech on my account. Lily truly is pretty comfortable in dealing with the condition. I still hasten to change the subject, as I can't really say that I share her confidence in the matter. Have you lived here for very long? It seems like you have this place pretty much sorted out. She quickly waves her hand in front of her face to dismiss the notion. It's nothing like that. I've attended Yamaku since the start of high school, but I didn't walk around the city very much because Akira, my sister, picked me up and dropped me off. Oh right, you mentioned not living in the dormitories until recently. It's quite a surprise. I had just assumed she had been living here since entering Yamaku at the least, which would give her a few years here. I've lived with my family for most of my life. Then I was just together with my sister, with my family having moved to Inverness long before Inverness. What's this place, Inverness? Maybe a city or something? And Akira working long hours, I ended up having to move. Inverness? Isn't that somewhere in Scotland? Oh, okay. Oh, did I not tell you? My family currently lives in Scotland, the birthplace of my mother. My father's side is mainly Japanese though. Oh, okay, so you're half Scottish, half Japanese. Half Japanese, alright, that's cool. The question of what gave Lily her looks did cross my mind every now and then, but I had never thought to ask. That answers that then. It's like we're getting to know more about Lily, when I don't know if this portion is in Lily's fruit as well. It may be, I'm not sure, but oh well, anyway. To be honest, I would never have guessed. Considering you have no accent, I'm guessing you were born here? Max, I'm thankful for my heritage though, as without it, I would likely have not been taught English so early in my life. And what of you, Hisao? What about me? She gives a moment's thought. She probably should have thought of what to ask before switching the topic. I'll go with what are your plans for the future? I don't know. Well, in Amy's route, he said he wanted to be a scientist. Yeah, but what about here? To be honest, I haven't thought much about that recently. After my accident and subsequent months in hospital, enjoying my life here with you and Hanako has been enough for me. In fact, I don't think I've thought at all about the future for some time now. It seems almost futile. This is your last year of school. After this, you have to fend for yourself one way or the other. It's not like I don't know that, I just haven't put much thought into it since then. She opens her mouth to continue, but gives a small sigh instead. She seems to have realized that she really doesn't know enough about my situation to go too deeply into this. Well, you'll have our own pace. I just hope you take any chance you see. I understand. I'll think about it. Okay, let's go buy the gift. As we walk back into the city, Lily takes hold of my arm once again. So, did you get any good ideas for a present? To be honest, no. I've never been very good at picking them. As absurd as it sounds, perhaps you should just look around. It almost rhymes there, sound and round. Hearing Lily utter those words throws me for a moment. Right. How do we do that? We just walk around, Hisao? It's not that difficult? That's just the reaction I was expecting. It's simple. You can go shopping, and just tell me what is around. If something interesting comes up, we might get an idea. Right. I'm still not so sure of this, but I'll take your word for it. I think we'll manage, Hanako. Wait. I think we'll manage. Hanako, my sister, and I managed to do it well together. Well enough, I mean. With Lilly's simplistic and rather optimistic statement, we set off into the shopping district of the city, and I start describing everything I see to Lilly, although this looks nothing like a shopping district. Sometimes I wish they would have chosen the backgrounds better, but this looks more like a back alley, a back street or something like that. Rather than a shopping district, this looks nothing like a shopping district. But anyway, it's hard to think of Hanako going window shopping. She doesn't feel like the type to place much stock in fashion, nor have I noticed her reading magazines or the like. In fact, all I think I've really seen her do as a hobby is read books. There's a houseware shop just ahead. Looks like it's mostly crockery though. I don't think that she had much of a need for that. And what type of message would that send to her? But then again, I know that she likes cooking, right? So, but yeah, I don't think buying Tupperware or kitchenware would be good. It would be a good gift. Cook or food, that's not such a bad idea maybe. But then, sometimes it's best to leave these things alone, Hisao. Once again, I get the feeling that Hanako's exploits in the kitchen aren't always successful. Lilly must have had to help her with that sometimes. Let's see. Next along is a bookshop. This seems like a good one. She's always reading. But this one is quite tricky though, because we don't actually know what kind of books Hanako likes to read. That's the thing. We may both like reading books, but we probably have different tastes in books, no? Yeah. Yes, but there are a few problems with books. I'm not quite sure what she has and hasn't read, I mean. Yeah, precisely. What about a gift card then? A gift card? There's nothing as impersonal as giving someone a gift card. It's like saying, I don't know enough about you to work out what you like. Yeah, kind of insensitive. I always thought of it as making sure they got what they wanted. Giving people gifts is supposed to show them the level of affection you have for them. If you can't decide on a simple gift for them, then how much could you do with them? Right, no gift cards. Lilly seems overly passionate about this, but I can see a point. If you're going to get something for someone, then you should at least put some thought into it, If I want to get something for Hanako that reminds her of us every day, then what good is a gift card? Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'll give you this, such a cheapskate, I'll give you that. You go do whatever you want with it. No, right? In that case, what did you get Hanako last year? A porcelain doll. I thought if she has someone to talk to, it might help her ease her pain. Oh, a doll isn't ever going to criticize her after all. Yeah, but it also depends on what kind of doll you buy. You don't buy the wrong type of doll. If you know what I mean. So should I be looking for a doll shop? No. If you could be so kind to keep looking for one, that would be great too. Well, it depends of course, but maybe some other things. Sounds good to me, though I wish you had mentioned it earlier. What if I did that? Then you would have to start thinking for yourself, would you? Once again, Lilly has a point. My brain is currently analyzing every store we pass for gift options. If Lilly had mentioned a doll shop to begin with, I wouldn't have thought of anything else. We wandered through the city streets, but seemed unable to find anything that resembles a doll shop, or anything that I could consider a fitting present. Oh, now this place is familiar, because this place is near where Amy stays. Yep. The simple act of searching is starting to clear my head. The events of last week are starting to fade away, and I'm looking forward to giving Hanako her gift. If I can find one, that is. This is hopeless. I thought we would be able to find something in the city for sure. And I'm sure we've walked down this street at least once before. It almost sounds like you're giving up, Hisao. I'm not, but it's a lot harder than I thought. Try not to be so restricted in your thinking. Maybe you should actually go into some shops and have a look around. That might work. I've never really been any good at window shopping. Actually, me neither, you know. Because if I want something, I'll just either order it online or just, you know, go straight for the item. If I know there's a shop that sells some stuff, I'll just go straight for it. I've never wanted to window shop, you know. Lilly and I circle around the city streets once more, this time popping into stores that catch our attention. In the end though, nothing comes up as especially appropriate. Hanako's tastes are often quite hard to pin down at the best of times, thanks to her intensely private nature, and those tastes we do know are hard to accommodate. May we take a break for a minute? I'm a bit exhausted. Okay. I agree and leave Lilly to rest against the railing while I go to get a couple of drinks from a nearby vending machine. After walking up to the vending machine and grabbing myself some lemonade, I find myself at a bit of a loss. Not really knowing Lilly's taste, I decide to take a guess and grab something that seems a little girly, but not too weird. Strawberry flavored milk. Why not get lemonade for her? I thought you got her lemon pie, so you know, it would be natural to give her lemonade, you know what I'm saying? But well, strawberry is good too. Back. I walk up to her and place the carton into her outstretched hands, making sure she has a grip on it before letting go. She feels out its contours before opening it and taking a very tentative sip, her approving smile afterwards telling me that I made the right choice. Alright, that's good. We both rest and have a quiet drink for a few minutes. Oh, a familiar soft ringing begins to sound from Lilly's side. She quickly apologizes as her hand goes into her pocket, pulling out her mobile phone. Do you mind if I take this? It's fine, don't worry. She nods to me in thanks before turning away and flipping the phone open, bringing it to the side of her face as she picks up the call. Going by the tone of Lilly's voice, the person on the other end is no doubt some fan or another, or maybe her sister. I tune out of their conversation pretty quickly, as the snippets that Lilly says make it sound like a little more than gossip. Without much else to do, I find myself watching Lilly. She really is a pretty girl, which would hardly hurt her popularity in school. It's interesting just how much Hanako and Lilly contrast with each other, in both personality and appearance. For a few minutes I just lean back and drink, watching her. Before long, Lilly says her goodbyes to the person she's talking to and hangs up, placing her phone back in her pocket and leaning back against the railing as before. Sorry, just a friend from class. Okay. I take one final swig from my can before throwing it into the bin. Lilly gives me her carton to throw away soon after, finishing off relatively quickly. You seem to have a lot of friends. Oh? Lilly waits for me to continue, her interest piqued. I was just thinking that you and Hanako contrast really heavily. It's hard to imagine Hanako doing a lot of the things you do, or knowing the people you know. You seem to think about Hanako quite a bit. I don't know, she's mysterious, I guess. I kinda want to know more about her, which isn't that easy yet. You know, like I'm not getting enough time with her. Like, yeah. It almost sounds like you're doubting your relationship to her. I don't think it's that. I just want to do more for her. Being her friend and all. I don't even really know how she sees me. This statement seems to interest Lilly quite a bit. I wonder if Hanako said anything about me to Lilly during their conversations. I'm about to ask what's on her mind as she picks herself up from the railing. Shall we be out then? Okay. Her voice and expression show that she's playing games with me. Lilly knows damn well that she's leaving me hanging. With a sigh, I pick myself up off the railing as well and have a brief look around. We have stuff to do, so I'll just try and get back to her about this later. Tucked in between a newsstand and a convenience store in a small shop. The sign above the door reads Othello's Antiques in decorative English script. Oh, Othello's Antiques. Now this is a good store to go to. It would be easy to miss if you were walking along the street. But since we are stationary and I'm purposefully looking around, it's just noticeable. Say Lilly, that doll you got, Hanako, was it new? Oh yes, I'm not quite sure I know what you mean. I think I found our shop. It's across the road. Oh? What is it? Some kind of toy shop? It's an antique shop. I think it's probably going to be our best bet. Really? I didn't know we even had one of those near here. Neither did I. I missed it the first time we went by here. It's pretty well hidden. Well then, you can't hurt to check. Alright, let's see what's inside there. Inspired by this new find, we quickly dust ourselves off and head towards the store. Lilly's hand finding its way to my elbow for guidance. Whoa, let's take a look at this antique store. I wonder what's this thing here. I don't know, some sort of a tower or something? That doesn't look like a mirror to me though, but I guess some kind of wall. This one is pretty interesting. But there are also other stuff. Yeah, this one is the kind of the, I don't know, some toy machine and some, I don't know what's this, but a lot of strange looking antiques. Okay. Yeah, the store has a strange musky scent to it. The layout is more like a garage than a store. Things are strewn around the floor without any immediate semblance of order. Oh, and that's the owner, right? Hey there, how's it going? The shopkeeper gives us an almost bored look through his particularly small eyes. His face looks weary and tired, and his dress style is distinctly anachronistic. He gives us a polite nod of welcome before going back to his book. Lilly holds tightly onto my arm, and I find myself having to split my efforts between making sure we don't miss a potential gift for Hanako and making sure Lilly doesn't inadvertently bump into anything. Okay, the task is quite difficult given the haphazard way the store is laid out. Yeah, it looks pretty cramped around here, and the many things poking out of the shelves they're on, or sitting on pieces of furniture. But eventually we safely arrive at an old desk covered in dolls and teddy bears. I think this is the right place. There's pretty much every kind of doll you could imagine here. That should make the choice much simpler. Could you please pick one for me, Hisao? I had a feeling that it would come to this. I picture Hanako in my mind and try to imagine which of the dolls before me would suit her the best. My eyes wander across the collection. Each one is as exquisite as the one before it. The sheer number of styles is boggling, but eventually one catches my eye. Here, what about this one? I pick up a small porcelain doll that looks to be at least somewhat affordable. Dressed in a Victorian-era green dress with a little brown hat sitting atop its blonde hair. It looks a little like Lilly. So you're trying to give Lilly the second to Hanako? Why not try to find a doll that looks like you, Hisao? If you can find it, that is. I gently pass it to her, who delicately feels her way around the object while wearing a look of slight concentration. It certainly feels beautiful. Do you think it would suit Hanako in your opinion? I think it would. It could look good in her room. In that case, I'll trust your judgment. Will you be getting her something as well? Or shall this be a shared gift? I'm not sure. I think I should get her something myself, but I don't think getting her another doll is such a great idea. Maybe... I let my voice trail off as I look around the shop. Resting on a writing table not far from us is a decorative box that catches my eye. Wait here, I think I found something. A decorative box. My, that was fast. I gingerly walked through a collection of crystal glassware and picked up the box. The wooden sides are covered in carvings depicting ancient battles around a castle. The top, however, looks far too familiar. Alternating squares of white and black varnished wood are arranged on the lid. That's a really nice item. It's a chess set from overseas. Oh, chess set. That's perfect. Perfect. That's the perfect game for Hanako. Alright. The store owner's sudden appearance startles me a little. I didn't see him approaching at all. I suppose he's trying to help us because we don't really look like we know what we're looking for. Or on the other hand, maybe he wants to keep an eye on us because he suspects we might shoplift instead. No, I don't think so. Don't be so negative, Hisao. I'm looking for a present for a friend. I see. In that case, this chess set would make a fine choice. Realization floods into my mind. This is a pretty good looking set, but this is an antique shop. They're not well known for their bargain prices. Come on now, Hisao, you should know that Hanako loves chess, though. Come on. How old is this? This is a reproduction. My best estimate is that it's about 5 years old. Oh, I see. How much? He thinks a little before telling me, which is slightly disconcerting. I will let you take this now for 7,000 yen. 7,000 yen, that's about $70 US. I guess it's not too bad if you're a working adult like me, but yeah, for a student that may be a bit too steep, the price. I balk a little. I wasn't expecting to spend that much, but this does seem perfect. Then again, maybe that's a testament to how well he worked out how much he could make me pay. Well, you can always bargain. Couldn't make it 5,000? 5,500? No lower. Alright, I'm so. Oh, we would also like to get that door. The store owner looks over my shoulder, focusing on Lilly and the door in her hands. His eyes narrow, and he visibly takes a moment to switch mental gears. Is there something wrong with the door? In the process, his smile drops slightly. Oh, maybe that door isn't such a good idea? Oh, I guess that means that not everything in his store is a reproduction. Are you quite sure that you want that door, miss? I trust my friend's judgment. I see. Oh, no offense. None taken. If you could please wrap it for me, it would be appreciated. Yes, of course, but it is 20,000 yen. Wow, that's about $200 US. Lilly reaches into her purse and presents 4 crisp-looking 5,000 yen notes. Wow, is she loaded? Is Lilly loaded? She has to be. I mean, she's a half Japanese, half Scottish. Her mother's a Scottish, her father's a Japanese, right? I'm pretty sure Lilly's loaded. Here you are, 20,000 yen. The storekeep dutifully takes them at the door and proceeds to the counter. I take Lily's arm to guide her there. Are you sure about this? It's okay. I have the funds I need. As I said, I trust your judgment. I feel a little guilty on 2 fronts. Firstly, because Lilly has just spent a lot of money on my recommendation. And secondly, because I have a feeling the value of my gift isn't high enough. Come on, Hisao, it's the thought that counts, not the price. Nevertheless, Lilly does seem to get somewhat awkward whenever the dimension of money comes about. Well, maybe we'll find that out in her route, yeah. I hand the shopkeeper my present and the money for it in turn. He puts the cash into the register before busying himself with wrapping the door and repeating the process on the chessboard. Eventually, he finishes the gift wrapping and hands us both our presents. Please be careful on your way back, and do come again. Thanks. Indeed, thank you very much. The store owner bows deeply to us as we leave. Alright. Well, it did take us all day, but we found something in the end. That we did. Now that the presents are wrapped, I'm feeling a little impatient to give them to Hanako. It's a common reaction to buying gifts, wanting to see the reaction of the receiver as they discover what it is. Yeah, I know, right? And part of me wants to return to Hanako, just to confirm her condition with my own eyes. So, should we head back? Let's. We've done a lot of walking today, so I shan't mind taking a rest back at the dormitories. Lily's right. Now that the need to find a shop is over, my legs are feeling quite tired. Well then, back to the school for us. I'm looking forward to resting for a bit too. Lilly holds out her arm, and I link mine first. Together we make our way back to the bus stop. Alright, we got our gifts. Perfect.